This is interesting. Chagaev's taking the fight to him straight away.
Well, it's certainly been fairly changeable, this one, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's been fascinating. Really good heavyweight fight. It's we've seen better skills on offer in the past, but those left hands are good shots. What a brave man.
Yep, 3 of them there from Chagaev.
Yeah, he's game, isn't he? He's thought, yeah, that was a bad round. Right, I go out and make an impression.
Well, so far, Bob, I feel vindicated by Chagaev's performance here, because I did say a fighter of his ability and courage would overcome Valiuev, although that hasn't happened yet. It could do.
Well, he's made a good start. He's made the impression he needed to make, and now he's being careful. And yeah, good counter.
And, well, there's a push there from Valiuev, and who can blame him? Bit of time out here because the gum shield's gone.
Yeah, and Chagaev needed that, I think. He's quite happy with that. He's puffing a bit, but this is his big effort. Will it be enough?
Whew, round 11, and it's been like Bob said, a fascinating contest here between these two men. And only once really has Nikolai Valiuev resorted to any tactics of using his weight when he pushed Chagaev a moment ago, which made his gum shield spurt out of his mouth. Nice right there from Valiuev, but he missed with the follow-up.
Yeah, he's just not getting the punches on, is he? He's not getting enough. He gets one every so often, but then hits gloves, falls short.
There's no snap about Valiuev, is there?
No, he's gone tired all of a sudden. As if the early assault from Chagaev took just a little bit out of him, just knocked him out of his stride, out of his rhythm.
Breathing very heavily here.
Yeah, and his right hands hit arms and gloves, and then he took the left-hand counter.
Yes, a signal this for Valiuev. He can feel this one slipping away, I'm almost certain of that.
Better body shot from him. He's trying so hard, but he's just not been able to make the impression for long enough, has he? He's had spurts, spells that have worked.
And he's a very incorrect puncher. The elbow's always high, which means there's no power behind the shots. And he does that with both the left and the right hook, doesn't he, Bob?
Yeah, it's too late to teach him now at 33. He is what he is.
You won't change him now.
You could adapt him still with little things. He can go back and learn from this, but he won't change the basics.
He's got no finishing instinct either, has he?
No, and this is a good round for Chagaev now. I thought he might struggle in the last minute and have to hang on again, but he's not. He's handled this. He's stopped the rot.
Well, almost got on the blind side there, blind side of Valiuev, but...
Well, he's safe around there. he just needs 10 more seconds and he's won this session, and for me that's put him clear.
Yes, me too. Well, nice bit of work there right at the finish from Valiuev, but not quite enough.
I think whatever he's saying, Valiuev gets the message. So, and
well, so do we.
Yeah, I think he's got to come out here and just go for it. He's just got to pile the pressure on, try and wear Chagaev out, and hope the judges are a little bit kinder to him than we've been. And maybe get a knockdown. That would maybe turn it his way.
Who knows?
It is close. It could be close. 10-8 round would really bring it very, very close indeed.
Here we go then, 12th and final round to decide the WBA Heavyweight Championship, and Nikolai Valiuev needs a knockout to win this as far as we're concerned. At the moment, 106, 103 behind. 3 rounds behind, 1 to play.
And how will Chagaev see this? Will he take him on? Looks as if he will.
Just took a decent right there, Chagaev.
Yes, he did.
Oh, well, another decent right there from Valiuev. I can't remember the last time 2 Russians competed for the heavyweight title, Bob, can you?
Well, they won't thank you for calling, well, Valuev's Russian.
But they were once upon a time.
Well, they were Soviets. Slight difference.
Soviets. First Uzbek challenger for the world heavyweight title, by the way. And only 1 Uzbek world champion prior. Well, I say prior to this, I mean, I'm pretty confident that Chagaev's going to get it.
Well, he's got to survive this. He's under fire again. He's had that big effort in the 11th, and that was good tactical work. He knew he needed it then. The last round was too late. And maybe he can steal the last round, but he knows Valuev's just going to pile it on now.
Well, I think Valiuev is winning this one at the moment.
I think so too, but Chagaev's okay. He's not coming to any harm. and maybe he can pull out a last big minute and just persuade the judges. But a couple of points on our cards, nothing. That's, you know,
nice
Valoev could easily retain on that.
Yes, I agree with you. I mean, you know, if we have it 1 or 2 rounds one way, the judges could certainly have it the same the other, as we've seen time and time again in Germany. One left hook, the left cross, in fact, getting through there from Chagayev.
And that's been effective all the way through the fight, hasn't it? That's been his fight-winning shot, right from the beginning. He didn't put full meat into it at the beginning, but he just gauged what Valoev was about.
And Valoev looks like he knows he needs a knockout to win this, Bob.
He does. He's got that sense of he's just, you can almost feel him just searching for the big shot.
Yes, not only the first real clinch of the fight, and it's happened in the last minute, the last round.
And how many heavyweights fights could we say that about? This is a good fight.
And he's been hurt, you know. Valoev has felt the weight here of Chagayev's punches, and he's a pretty mean puncher.
Yeah, he's taking more than he's landing on the inside there. I think he's probably 20 seconds left. He's done enough. Oh, good right hand from Valoev again, and he's probably done enough to win the round, but he's not done enough for me.
No, me neither. Well, Chagayev now looking awfully confident as the bell is just around the corner now, and Valoev may well have nicked the last round, but it looks like Chagayev could be the new champion here.
He thinks so. Body language totally different in each corner. They're so delighted. They believe they've done it. They'll think they've won by a mile, because their game plan works.
I don't know about you, Bob. 115, 113 for Chagayev for me.
Yeah, and the look in Valoev's corner, they almost know they've been beaten. Yeah, you could see it different ways, but
7 rounds to 5.
Chagayev, they're just delighted. Their plan worked. Their game plan worked. They set out to do something. They made it work. You know, that goes back right to the beginning of the training, right to the moment the match was made, when they thought, how do we beat this big guy? How do we do it?
Well, we don't know if he has yet.
No,
that's
but
only our opinion. 115, 113.
It's always in the hands of the judges, but they know they've done all they could.
Has Ruslan Chagayev become only the second Uzbek ever to become a world champion, and set, well, not necessarily a new trend, but certainly a very recent trend here of Eastern Europeans coming good in world title bouts.
That was good enough to see again. I doubt it'll happen soon, but you know, Valoev played his part, and who knows, if he looks at the tape, maybe he can work out what he's done wrong. Maybe he can work out just that he needs to pile more pressure onto this man. Who knows, maybe he'll get it anyway.
Here's the scores.
Wir haben eine Mehrheitsentscheidung.
Well, that means a majority decision.
Duello aus Johannesburg in Südafrika wertet den Kampf 114 zu 114.
114. He's gone for the draw, and I can understand why, Bob.
Well, yes.
Hector Hernandez aus Mexiko wertet den Kampf 115 zu 113.
Oh, same as us, 115, 113.
Well, which way?
Yeah, sure.
Ringrichter Chalem Prayasap aus Bangkok in Thailand wertet den Kampf 117
117.
zu 111.
111. 9 rounds.
That's wide.
To 3. Who's got it?
Den neuen Weltmeister.
Oh, new champion, Ruslan Chagayev is declared the WBA heavyweight world champion. Only the second Uzbek ever to become a world boxing champion. Whew, Bob.
Well, one judge was very wide for me, but the right man won. He executed his game plan, and the judges saw what he was doing, and a deserving champion to me. Valoev, well, he didn't fight well enough. He'll go away, think, okay, what did I do wrong? He wasn't beaten by a mile, but the right decision.
Absolutely right. Well, that brings us to the end of our boxing here. I do hope you've enjoyed it. We certainly have. Take care of yourselves. From Bobby and I, and we'll see you soon. Goodbye.